Rappers and musical artists in general oftentimes want fans to believe that they eat, sleep, and breathe music 24/7, and every day they're in the studio cooking up new music. But the reality is that they're multifaceted individuals with a wide range of hobbies and interests that extend outside of music. And some of these artists have hobbies that might surprise you. I have 10 to go through with you right now, and we're starting with Twista. The legendary Chicago MC is known for being the fastest rapper alive, and he has a Guinness World Record to back it up. And now, he's a ventriloquist.
Coxus. What's his name? Coxus. No, I said toxic. Coxus. Toxic. Coxus. No, toxic. Coxus. Look, just call his name Toxic. Coxus. Toxic. Coxus. Coxus. You a damn fool. I got lyrics. You got lyrics? Yeah. Can you spit it fast, though? Yeah. Quicker than you? Yeah. Yeah. Well, let me hear some. Go. Go? Yeah, go. 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 Okay. Let me see. When I gotta get it, I got it, and I can do it. I gotta go get it together, and I can do the edit, and get out of hand, and cut another, and then another, and then another. Whoa. Okay. Told you.
Twista said in an interview with Pitchfork that the initial inspiration to begin puppetry was when he was 13 years old and he watched the horror movie Magic, which was about a puppet that came to life. He didn't actually begin practicing ventriloquism until much later in life when a friend gifted him the puppet that you saw in the previous videos. Next, we have Redman, who is one of my personal favorite rappers of all time. The New Jersey native is a licensed skydiver. It took him 27 jumps and he had to pass a written exam, but in September of 2022, Redman finally became a licensed skydiver. So all that time, he was asking us how high. It turns out he was being literal. Third on our list is another legendary MC. Big Boy from Outkast has a love for owning exotic pets, but specifically owls. He owns 4 owls named Simon, Tula, Hootie, and Houdini, the latter two he calls Hootie Hoo. And several of his pet owls are actually the exact same type of owl that was featured in the Miss Jackson music video.
We're live from Stankonia. The bird is sleepy in the daytime, which is pretty much natural because she is nocturnal. I can't fault her for that. I'm gonna let you go back and go to sleep, man. Say bye. Say bye, Hootie. Say bye. Let them see your wings. 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 Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Straight like that. Fuck you talking about. She might not be in the mood today. When? You in the mood. Ain't you in the mood? You in the mood. Ain't you in the mood? Don't you do it. You good. Live from Stankonia. Come on, Tula. Come on back. Come on back. You the first contestant on The Price is Right. What's going on? You all right? You all right? Hey, say I'm from Brazil. We don't need no Brazilian ways. Look at our legs. Ooh, them legs hard.
Next, we have Curren, who has a love for automobiles, both big and small. Spitta is obsessed with toy cars and has a collection that is so massive that it requires him to dedicate an entire room just to storing all of them. He also has a separate Instagram account called Starting Line Hobbies that is dedicated just to his model car collection. Now we have another New Orleans native on the list. Former Hot Boys member Juvenile was in the spotlight last year after his phenomenal Tiny Desk performance. But something you might not know about Juvie is that he builds his own furniture and used to sell pieces he built himself like coffee tables, lighting fixtures, and liquor dispensers on his own website called madebyjuvie.com. Unfortunately, just about everything on his website is sold out, and it looks like he's no longer selling new pieces. In an interview a few years back, Juvenile said that he began building furniture during the pandemic when his wife, who owned a clothing store, needed a new clothing rack for the store, and Juvenile felt like that was something he could build himself. He started off building that, and then the rest was history. Next, we have that Mexican OT who blew up last year with his hit single Johnny Dang that featured Houston rap legend Paul Wall. In an interview on Andrew Schultz's podcast Flagrant, that Mexican OT discussed his love for hog hunting. Now, if you're from Texas, this won't shock you at all, but if you're from the coast like me and you're unaware, Farmers will often pay people to come to their farm to hunt hogs because there's a lot of them, they're considered vermin, and they mess up the crops. People will often hunt them in the air on helicopters over the farms, and that Mexican OT has posted videos on his Instagram doing just that. Although he's not rapping very much these days, I'm including Mr. Post Malone on my list. He is a huge, and I mean huge, fan of Magic the Gathering, and if you don't know what that is, I don't really know what it is either, but think of it like a nerdier version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Posty is apparently pretty good because in the past he's offered up to $100,000 for anybody that could beat him in the card game. He's also collaborated directly with Magic the Gathering to release his own limited edition cards, and he also owns an ultra rare Black Lotus card that he purchased for $800,000, which was at the time the most expensive Magic the Gathering card ever purchased. That was until he broke his own record by buying a 1/1 Lord of the Rings, the One Ring card that cost him $2.6 million. The next artist also technically isn't a rapper, but it's my video, and I'm gonna include him anyway. T-Pain is obsessed with drift cars. He started getting lessons a few years ago, and now he's pretty nice behind the wheel. He used to own a Rick and Morty Pickle Rick themed Nissan 240 SX, but then there was this huge doo-to-doo with his mechanic who took the car for repairs, but then he kept the car, was delaying giving it back, and then he used it to drive in a reality TV show and then crashed it, and then was taking long to give it back, and then by the time he gave it back, it was all messed up, and now T-Pain doesn't have that car anymore. It was a huge thing. He posted a huge series on his TikTok if you want to go watch that whole saga. It was crazy. Now, that drama aside, T-Pain remains fully dedicated to drifting and now owns a professional drift car team called Nappy Boy Automotive. Next, we have Houston rap legend Devin the Dude, who competitively races RC cars. Later in life, Devin realized that he didn't really have any hobbies, so he started visiting a hobby shop and eventually fell in love with racing remote control cars and now has the goal of getting on the competitive circuit.
Started 10 foot to go, but it remains the same. He's having a good balance now between Billy Russell and Devin the Dude. Oh, Billy gets upside down. Stay to the Devin Dude down the 2.
And lastly, we have Wu-Tang Clan members RZA and GZA, who are both avid chess players. If you're a true Wu-Tang fan, I'm sure you're aware of the group's love for chess with their classic song, The Mystery of Chess Boxing, and GZA and DJ Muggs' chess-themed album, Grandmasters. RZA is currently the Director of Development for the Hip Hop Chess Federation, has won its tournament several times, and he's been featured on the cover of Chess Life magazine. And in 2020, RZA and GZA faced off in a chess match for charity. GZA won the match, earning him the opportunity to face off against Grandmaster Maurice Ashley, who is the first ever Black Grand Chess Master and is a member of the US Chess Hall of Fame. And I'll leave you with this fun fact about how RZA fell in love with chess. In an interview after those charity chess matches I just mentioned, RZA said that when he was 11 years old, a young lady that lived in his building taught him how to play chess and also took his virginity. So he said he had the luxury of practicing chess while also practicing his manhood. I get it. So that's all I have for this video. If you made it this far, please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more content, and leave a comment if there's any artists I didn't mention, and let me know if I should do a part 2 to this video. Thank you all for watching. I'm Don Chenz, and I'll see you soon.